The 39 seasons and 39 days franchise recap is on to season 4 Extreme Challenge. Aired January to May 2001, Extreme Challenge was the third straight Real World vs. Road Rules season, featuring 13 cast members, 18 total episodes, a new franchise record, and saw them travel to Portland, Montreal, Boston, London, Hamburg, Prague, New York, and LA. There's a lot of frequent flyer miles right there. The $10,000 per daily win and the traveling road rule style framework remained in place from the prior two seasons. Series evolutions and first included, and there was a lot. Someone being kicked off and replaced. More on that in a second. Super nice buses with their faces on the side and hotel rooms to sleep or shower in each night. The eating of gross animal parts for a mission. Text messages as clues. The first reunion episode with Melissa from Real World New Orleans and the Godfather himself, Mark Long, acting as host. A Survivor crossover with the then recent Survivor contestant Ramona serving as mission host for the first episode. Mission MVPs for who got to spin the Wheel of Good Stuff for a prize, and a winner-take-all final mission that is considered by this historian to be the first ever final in challenge history. From a casting standpoint, we had some incredibly memorable challengers making their debut. Cyrus, of course, had appeared on season 2, but was here as a full cast member this season, showing out as the star that he was and remains today. Jamie and Julie coming off a very memorable Real World New Orleans. Julie obviously would go on to challenge infamy, as Jamie would as well. Susie is here as a replacement partway through, kicking off her Hall of Fame challenge career. James and Letarian from Maximum Velocity Tour, Emily from Road Rules 2, and Ayana from Semester C all kick off memorable multi-season runs. Christian is maybe the most interesting cast member all season long, while Dan Renzi is certainly the entertainment MVP of the season, modernizing the confessional booth so incredibly that I named an award after him, the Dan Renzi Confessional King and Queen of the Season Award. The biggest moment of the season, most memorable, is definitely when Ayana gets sent home. The boys come back in the early morning hours from a night out. Christian, who one of our early non-American cast members, it should be noted, makes some jokes and says some words he shouldn't have, kind of repeats some things he had heard the other guys say that night. Ayana maybe hits him during a confrontation. There's then an episode-long situation that takes place as production is unsure what to do. It's the first in the show's history. Everyone feels awful, like all the cast members. No one wants anyone to go home. Ayana won't apologize, which maybe she doesn't need to. It's honestly kind of a fascinating watch. You see the producers talking with all parties involved, trying to figure out what to do as a group. It's a watershed moment for the franchise for sure. Then Susie shows up. Doesn't really help Road Rules much. Real World does win 11 to 15 missions here, plus the final one behind a true standout performance from eventual 3 for 3 champ Jamie Murray, who is just downright great at any and every task they are asked to do. The celebrity cameos peak in a big way this season with LL Cool J, Chris Klein, Upright Citizens Brigade plus Tina Fey, U.S. soccer team members Jay Cochran and Judge Mills Lane all appearing. Jay Cochran, tightrope walker extraordinaire.
Welcome to your next challenge. I want you to pay very close attention this afternoon because your life, physically, will depend on it.
Is there for maybe my favorite mission of the season, the tightrope walking, the practice session, Christian eventually overcoming his and kind of everyone's fear was all things hilarious, heartwarming, felt like the best kind of human interest type entertainment the show had to offer. Judge Mills Lane, on the other hand, of daytime court TV and celebrity deathmatch fame, was only there for an impromptu court hearing after the paintball-based mission went so awry overseas, claims of cheating, bad blood boiling. The two teams had to do a stopover in NYC so they could plead their case to Judge Mills Lane. Road Rules didn't want to take part, so Letarian did it solo, earning everyone's respect, Judge Mills Lane's gavel, but losing the argument in the $10,000 to Real World. Overall, the season obviously has tons of firsts and therefore tons of history. It's a cast I like, a lot of whom go on to memorable challenge careers, but it's up and down throughout. There are a lot of episodes that I could probably do without, likely a product of them trying to expand to 17 episodes for the first time. The reunion is something else, though. Love that. It lands itself in the fine tier, which is still on the positive side of things. Make no mistake about it. The show moves forward, not backwards, which is all that truly matters at the end of the day. It is a C+ grade. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the upcoming Battle of the Eras recaps. Back tomorrow with Season 5, one of my all-time faves.